Alpha Omega World Development Marshall Program. United Nations Pentagon H World Military Divine Government. The Universal Queen of Queens Foundation Incorporated. Bureau of Central Interpol, Rockefeller Plaza, P.O. Box number 3134, New York City, New York 10185, USA, P.O. Box number 148, Lapu-Lapu City, Cebu, Philippines. TVM Talanus at gmail.com, Skype, TVMLSM 666. January 7th, 2019. President Rodrigo Duterte, President of the Republic of the Philippines. Dear Mr. President, I'm writing to ask that your administration adopt the goal of allowing at least 100 million Filipinos and the future unborn generations to be the beneficiaries of the Alpha Omega World Development Marshall Program's AOWDMP Global Flagship Anti-Poverty Programs in accordance with the United Nations Economic and Social Council ECOSOC Article 55. To wit Chapter 9. With a view to the creation of conditions of stability and well-being which are necessary for peaceful and friendly relations among nations, based on respect for the principle of equal rights and self-determination of peoples, the United Nations shall promote a. Higher standards of living, full employment, and conditions of economic and social progress and development. B. Solutions of international economic, social, health, and related problems, and international cultural and educational cooperation, and c. Universal respect for, and observance of, human rights and fundamental freedoms for all without distinction as to race, sex, language, or religion. Honorable Fred Cruz Castro, then Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the Philippines, administered my oath of office on August 11, 1978, identifying me as Tiburcio Villamor Marcos coded TVMLSM 666 and Prince Julian Macleod Tolano's last successor heir in the sole ownership of Hacienda Filipina Archipelago, Philippine Islands, and the founder of the AWDMP in accordance with the ECOSOC Article 55. Prior to his stint as Chief Justice, Attorney Fred Cruz Castro notarized in 1950 the bilateral Minesfield Breakthrough Successor Agreement BMBSA in favor of Tiburcio Villamor Marcos coded TVMLSM 666. The expired BMBSA, which refers to the Gold Reserve Loan Program from 1950 to 2010, was the agreement between me and the people of the Republic of the Philippines represented by His Excellency Elpidio Aquirino, and Honorable Miguel Pascual Cuaderno Sr. as then first Governor of the original Central Bank of the Philippines CBP. Page 1 of 22. Shortly after President Manuel Rojas assumed office in 1946, he instructed then Finance Secretary Miguel Cuaderno Sr. to draw up a charter for a central monetary authority that resulted into the establishment of the CBP on January 3, 1949. The Congress attested the BMBSA in accordance with Republic Act 265, the Central Bank Act of 1948, which was approved by then President Quirino. The BMBSA identifies me as the successor heir/owner/sole signatory who gave information regarding the history of ownership followed by the issuance of the Certificate of Entitlement, master account code authenticated by the Federal Reserve System in coordination with the United States Treasury, World Bank and International Monetary Fund. The BMBSA is directly linked with the Certificate of Entitlement embodied in the Gift of Love proclaimed by then President Quirino since August 11, 1949, and aptly assisted by then Central Bank Governor Miguel Cuaderno Sr. Truthfully, the original CBP officially issued on October 4, 1976 the Certificate of Entitlement. under the Proclamation Gift of Love CR 1949 with Special Trust Deposit Agreement through the International Banking Law of Bailment, verifying a grand total of 1,181,336,675 metric tons of King Solomon's gold, precious stone and real estate property covered by the original certificate of title OCTT-01-4 consisting of 7,169 islands and islets under the umbrella account code 010227408 EVMLSM 666 deposited in trust in various bullion banks around the world, intended to back up the managerial paper's currency in accordance with Republic Act 265 adapted in the International Banking of Bailment. The 1950 BMBSA is my loan program of King Solomon's gold and other vast treasures for all countries, in order to back up their respective currencies. I also officially signed as the successor heir/owner/sole signatory the said Certificate of Entitlement COE. Honorable Fred Ruz Castro signed the COE. A copy of the delivery receipts original dated August 11, 1950 reveals that the 400,000 metric tons of gold with gold certificate number 083030L50 was delivered to the CBP's Treasury vault. Based on the delivery receipt, the 400,000 metric tons of gold are integral part of the BMBSA, tax-free, without criminal origin, and covered by the global immunities in these 5 treaties is Treaty of Perpetual, Treaty of Paris, Treaty of Versailles, and Treaty of Agreement. The delivery receipt was confirmed by then Central Bank Governor Cuerno, and then President Quirino, and also signed by Attorney Fred Ruz Castro as Notary Public. The said 400,000 metric tons of gold were derived from King Solomon's 1,181,336,675 metric tons of gold that were delivered in the Philippines in 1946. Page 2 of 22. Mr. President, I request that you consider the following for the extraordinary benefit of at least 100 million Filipinos and the future unborn generations in exchange of your full cooperation with me as my fellow implementer of the Project ECOSOC Article 55 with reference to the BMBSA, etc. Conduct a conference in Malacanang Palace preferably next week with my team, lawyers, advisors, and others, to officially work in partnership with me as the AWDMP's chairman to determine the best strategies, programs, and policies needed to meet the goal of uplifting the dignity of every Filipino from here and abroad. Direct Mr. Nestor Alday Vespanilla Jr., the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas BSP Governor, to coordinate with me and my official representatives in the immediate lawful monetization of multi-trillions of pesos, based on a huge portion of the 400,000 metric tons of King Solomon's gold deposited in the treasury vaults of the BSP, which rechartered the CBP in 1993. The Ramos administration attempted to seize the gold, demonetize the current fiat Philippine peso, Mickey Mouse money, to be immediately replaced by a gold-based currency to finance the humanitarian and national economic development programs, livelihood, scholarship, healthcare, annuity, infrastructure, agricultural, mining, and industrial. Establish a comprehensive social welfare development fund with the allocation of 5 million pesos per Filipino, from the newly born to the oldest, based on the proceeds of the gold's monetization. Offer a full range of upgrades for the armed forces of the Philippines military training and recruitment, hardware, weaponry, logistics, etc. based on the said proceeds. Fully undertake massive infrastructure development regarding the construction of roads, railways, mass housing, public schools, malls, hotels, and others, and the implementation of effective environmental planning, waste management, water distillation and free water, and the appropriate utilization of our natural resources, etc. Stop all destructive mining operations and excavations nationwide, and promote the deuterium for clean energy, which is a high-potent environmentally friendly fuel, and replace conventional or fossil fuel gas. Partner with the Hyundai Engineering and Construction Company Limited, Hyundai Heavy Industries Company Limited, the world's largest shipbuilding company, and Bechtel Corporation Engineering, Construction and Project Management in building tunnels, bridges, 500 ports and piers including shipyards for boats, cargo ships, and vessels. Invite the Lockheed Martin, Grumman, and Eurofloat to formally establish their new stamping plants in the Philippines for the production and operation of state-of-the-art planes for commercial, industrial, and military purposes. Page 3 of 22. Direct all government agencies, particularly the Department of Justice and the Supreme Court, to officially recognize me, and my mass halls of the Bureau of Central Interpol and my other deputized officers with complete irrevocable global immunities who are immune from the Philippines' criminal, civil, and administrative jurisdiction, arrest, and detention regardless of any reasons, and ensure the independent exercise of our official functions with freedom from any harassment. Approve the burial of deceased persons who are my provost mass halls of the said Bureau of Central Interpol, which is the czar of all Interpol national bureaus with a global membership of 194 countries, at the Libingan Nangmanga Bayani Heroes Cemetery. Direct Honorable Teodoro L. Locsin, Junior Secretary of Foreign Affairs, to issue diplomatic passports to me and my deputized officers as Philippine delegates to international organizations affiliated with the AWDMP's upcoming implementation of the United Nations Project ECOSOC. Associate the Republic of the Philippines as a qualified voting member of G20 to 23H World LSM Alpha Omega countries, to be the most influential country in the world. Fully assist you with your plans for federalism regarding your massive Dutertenomics golden age of infrastructure build, which will be fully credited to your track record as the great president. With reference to Manila Bulletin MB Online entitled Pinoy Faces Plunder, graft based on viral gold transfer claims, and dated January 6, 2017. John Ramirez reported that Benigno Simeon Abnoy Cojuangco Aquino III, then President of the Republic of the Philippines, and some of his allies face plunder and graft charges for an allegation, based on a viral post that he allowed the transport of 3,500 metric tons of gold worth $141.3 billion or $6.8 trillion to a Thai company in December 2014. gu.gl/JRECAX. According to Ramirez, lawyer Fernando Perito and CPA Rogelio Cantoria, who claimed to be a former examiner of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas BSP, jointly filed the complaint against Abnoy Aquino and others. Senator Leila de Lima, former Secretary of the Department of Justice, Marojas, former Secretary of the Interior and Local Government, Cesar Purisima, former Secretary of Finance, Armando Tatanco Jr., then Governor of the BSP, Lorelei Fernandez, former Chief Dealer of the BSP's Treasury Department, Senator Franklin Drilon, former Senate President. Your administration seemingly turned the blind eye to the said complaint filed in the corruption-prone office of the Ombudsman. You lashed out at the BSP and the Anti-Money Laundering Council, accusing them of covering up for politicians who are really into money laundering. Page 4 of 22. In my letter dated July 26, 2011, I categorically mentioned to Abnoy about my account in the Philippine National Bank with custodial safekeeping receipts CSKRs from my account code TVMLSM 666 ADL 777 AAMCD. Gold Platinum, MCCD Trust Account number 50, 23, 40, 71 worth US dollars 930 billion with maturity, dated 2005, Certificate of Depositor in Trust Deposit dated October 14, 1983 with transaction code MCDRRR 6023-40, 71, other CSKRs, and reconfirmation of CSKR lodged in the bspgu.gl/E7N2XX, refer to YouTube's time at 4:50. A copy of my letter was marked received on December 20, 2011 by the Office of the President's Malacanang Record Office. Then BS Governor Tatanco also received a copy of my letter. He was a recipient. In another similar letter dated September 20, 2014, my trustee reiterated to Abnoy about my CSKRs lodged in the BSP. Refer to YouTube's time at 1909. In another letter dated October 25, 2014, I verified to Abnoy, then Justice Secretary De Lima, Tatanco, and others, about the 400,000 metric tons of gold with SKR number AB 5126-3 in the BSP's vault. Refer to YouTube's time at 31:53. I never thought that the said letters sent to Abnoy prompted him to conspire with De Lima, Tatanco, and others for the illegal printing of $3 trillion in Thailand by misusing my 3,500 metric tons of gold without my permission. Pirito and Cantoria referred to Circular Number 49 series of 2014, which was signed by De Lima, Rojas, Tatanco, Drilon, Purissima, and Fernandez, as their basis of their complaint that they filed in the Office of the Ombudsman. Whistleblower David Crayford, who has affiliation with intelligence agents, confirmed Circular Number 49 series of 2014 in connection with the Centennial Energy Thailand Company Limited, or Centennial Energy Thailand and the Bank of Thailand GU.GL/MWC7BN. As signatories of Circular Number 49, De Lima, Rojas, Tatanco, Drilon, and Purissima, who are crocs, also deliberately misused Republic Act No. 7655, an act increasing the minimum wage of house helpers as the purported legal basis of authorizing the Centennial Energy Thailand to deceive the naive and unsuspecting readers into thinking that the circular is spurious. Seen in line of Crayford's expose, the government of the United States does not have approval from Congress or the Senate to undertake the printing of $3 trillion via the Centennial Energy Thailand, that is unknown to be regularly involved in the printing of banknotes. The $3 trillion banknotes were printed based on a certified true copy of my father's gold bullion certificate covering 3,500 metric tons of gold I solely inherited as the successor heir, that were taken out of the Philippines. The Bank of Thailand must have required the certificate's original copy. Page 5 of 22. As shown by a copy of the Department of Finance's certification below, says V. Purissima officially certified the existence of Circular Number 49 series of 2014 Consolidated Rules and Regulations on the Production of United States Currency as authorized by the BSP. Tatanco attested Purissima's claim about the Federal Reserve System's approval of the Centennial Energy Thailand Company Limited's illegal printing of $3 trillion under $100 denominations. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Finance, Rojas Boulevard Corner Pablo Ocampo Senior Street, Manila 1004. Certification. Date, December 22nd, 2014. To Centennial Energy Thailand Company Limited, care of Ravi Rojrathchotinan, Bank of Thailand. Republic of the Philippines, City of Manila. I Honorable Cesar Purisima, Secretary of Department of Finance, hereby confirm and certify that Circular Number 49 Series of 2014 Consolidated Rules and Regulation on the Production of United Stated Currency authorized by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas Treasury Department, duly approved by the United States of America Federal Reserve System to print United States currency, amounting to 3 trillion United States dollars, US dollars 3 trillion.00 and 100 United States dollars, US dollars 100.00 denomination, and the serial number of 1 LL038820001A, and so on. 21 LV077600001A, and so on. 2 LF000590001A, and so on. 22 LO 048010001B, and so on. 3 LB034120001L, and so on. 23 LP083470001C, and so on. 4 AS040100001L, and so on. 24 LW056150001L, and so on. 5 LG017790001E, and so on. 25 LK0491001A, and so on. 6 Li008080001H, and so on. 26 LM02529001E, and so on. 7 LQ099130001D, and so on. 27 Li048160001A, and so on. 8 Lu097200001E, and so on. 28 AA2162001F, and so on. 9 LD02087001E, and so on. 29 AB083970001E, and so on. 10 LA0057001D, and so on. 30 AC002590001J, and so on. 11 LT043520001D, and so on. 31 at 083070001J, and so on. 12 LM04107001B, and so on. 32 AV048010001B, and so on. 13 LR07113001J, and so on. 33 AX040730001C, and so on. 14 LE05765001C, and so on. 34 AO09031001F, and so on. 15 LN06836001B, and so on. 35 or 078480001F, and so on. 16 LZ074650001D, and so on. 36 AC071110001L, and so on. 17 LJ02072001D, and so on. 37 and 036050001L, and so on. 18 LH09913001D, and so on. 38 and 041015001B, and so on. 19 LS06006001D, and so on. 39 AE0811560001J, and so on. 20, LX07699001A, and so on. 40, at 04426001D, and so on. I further confirm, acknowledge, and approve this circular, and affixed the seal of the Department of Finance this day, 22nd day of December, 2014. Sincerely yours. Signed, Cesar V. Purissima, Secretary, Department of Finance. Attested by, signed, Armando M. Tatanco Jr., Governor, Banco Central ng Pilipinas. Page 6 of 22. In 2014, the BSP's Monetary Board issued Circular No. 49, which authorized the Centennial Energy Thailand Company Limited to produce and issue the United States of America dollar notes totaling $3 trillion by virtue of Section 50 of Republic Act 7655. Hereunder is a copy of Circular No. 49, which was signed by corrupt government officials, 1 De Lima, 2 Rojas, 3 Tatanco, 4 Drilon, and 5 Purissima. They illegally misused the 3,500 metric tons of gold. Banco Central ng Pilipinas, Office of the Governor, Personal and Confidential, Certification of Circular No. 49, Series of 2014, Consolidated Rules and Regulation on the Production of the United States of America Currency Notes. 2. Centennial Energy Thailand Company Limited, care of Ravi Rojrithchotinan, Bank of Thailand. This certifies further the attached Banco Central ng Pilipinas Treasury Department Circular No. 0049 in the pursuant to the Banco Central ng Pilipinas Circular No. 0049 on the Consolidated Rules and Regulation on the Production of the United States of America Currency Note is recognized by the Government of the Philippines and the 1. Section 1, Authority Section 50 of RA 7655. It is informed that the Centennial Energy Thailand Company Limited has given the authority to produce and issue the United States dollars currency in accordance with 2. Section 2, Agreement between two parties, Section 51 of RA 7735 that to produce funds into United States currency for humanitarian projects and for ASEAN countries. 3. Section 3. The government of the Republic of the Philippines has the sole authority any person or entity, public or private, to produce the said funds. The government of the Republic of the Philippines has the sole authority to nullify the authorization any person or entity, public or private, to abuse and violate the agreement's regulation. 3. Section 4, attached in the certification of Circular No. 49 is the certified true of gold bullion certificate issued by Union Bank of Switzerland, certificate number 2758 1BL 877AU, name Bonaventura Albano, with a total of more or less 3,500 metric tons, 99.999 purity, 12.5 kg/bar, which was taken out of the country and deposited at the above mentioned bank. Registered under the Ferdinand E. Marcos as the owner. This certification is signed and sealed and approved on 22nd day of December 2014 by the following government agencies. Signed, Lila de Lima, Secretary, Department of Justice. Signed, Mar Rojas, Secretary, Department of Interior and Local Government. Signed, Armando M. Tatanco Jr., Governor, Banco Central ng Pilipinas. Signed, Franklin Drilon, Senator, Senate President. Signed, Cesar Purissima, Secretary, Department of Finance. A. Mabini Street, Malati 1004 Manila, Philippines, 632 708 7701. www.gov.ph, BSP mail at gov.ph. Page 7 of 22. Tatanco and Lorelei Fernandez also officially issued Circular No. 49, confirming the so-called agreement between the respective governments of the United States of America and the Republic of the Philippines during the state visit of then U.S. President Barack Obama in the Philippines in 2014. Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, Office of the Governor, date, December 22, 2014, Personal and Confidential, Circular No. 49, Series of 2014. Consolidated Rules and Regulation on the Production of the United States of America Currency Notes. Pursuant to Monetary Board Resolution No. 49 dated June 18, 2014, the rules and regulations governing the production of legal tender United States of America currency notes. As per agreement of the Government of the United States of America and the Republic of the Philippines during the last visit of President Barack Obama of the United States of America in the Philippines. The funds that came from the World War II are now ready for production. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas BSP Treasury Department is giving the Centennial Energy Thailand Company Limited the authority to print United States dollars currency from the said funds, provided that the amount will not exceed to 3 trillion United States dollars and the production will not take place in Philippine territory, is hereby promulgated. Chapter 1. Authorization. Section 1. Authority. Section 50 of RA 7655 provides that the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas is giving the Centennial Energy Thailand Company Limited the authority to produce and issue the United States dollars currency. No other person or entity, public or private, may put into circulation notes or any other object or document which, in the opinion of the Monetary Board, might circulate as currency, nor reproduce or imitate the facsimile of the United States dollars currency without the prior authority from the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. The Monetary Board may issue such regulations as it may deem advisable, in order to prevent the circulation of United States dollars currency, or of currency substitutes, as well as to prevent the reproduction of facsimile of the United States dollars notes. Violation of this provision, or of any regulation by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas thereof shall constitute an offense punishable depending on the law where the violation occurred. Section 2. Agreement between two parties. Section 51 of RA 7736 provides that the Philippine government and United States of America has reached an agreement to produce the said funds into United States currency. The Philippine government has the sole authority to authorize any person or entity, public and private, to produce the said funds. The Philippine government has the sole authority to nullify the authorization that it has given to any person or entity, public or private, if they find that the authorized person or entity, public or private, has disobeyed, abused and violate the authorization and the rules and regulations. Chapter 2. Production of legal tender United States of America currency notes. Section 3. No other person or entity, public or private, shall design, engrave, print, make or execute in any other manner, or utter, issue, distribute, circulate, or use any handbill, advertisement, placard, circular, card, or any other object whatsoever bearing the facsimile, likeness, or similitude of any legal tender United States of America currency note, or any other part thereof, whether in black and white or any color or combination of colors without prior authority therefore having been secured from the Governor, BSP, or his duly authorized representative. Page 1, A. Mabini Street, Malati 1004 Manila, Philippines, 632, 708, 7701, www.gov.ph, bspmail@gov.ph. Page 8 of 22. Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, Office of the Governor. Personal and confidential. Section 4. The production and or use of facsimiles or any illustration bearing the likeness or similitude of legal tender United States dollars currency notes referred to in the foregoing section may be authorized by the Governor, BSP or his duly newspaper or other similar materials, and strictly for numismatic, educational, historical, newsworthy or other purposes which will maintain, promote, or enhance the integrity and dignity of said note, provided, however, that any such facsimile or illustration shall be of a size less than 3/5 or more than 1 1/2 times in size of the currency note being illustrated, and that there will be no deviation from the purpose for which the notes will be used. Chapter 3. Repealing Clause. Section 5. All central bank circulars, pertinent provisions in the Manual of Regulations for Banks and other financial intermediaries and other rules and regulations which are contradictory or inconsistent with circular are hereby revoked and repealed. Chapter 4. Effectivity Clause. Section 6. This circular shall take effect immediately. For the Monetary Board. Signed and sealed on the 22nd day of December 2014. Signed, Armando M. Tatanco Jr., Governor, Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Attested by. Signed, Lorella S. Fernandez, Chief Financial Operation, Treasury Department, 12035. Page 2. A. Mabini Street, Malati 1004 Manila, Philippines, 632, 708, 7701, www.gov.ph, bspmail@gov.ph. As the world's biggest crook, Obama's state visits to the Philippines in 2014 and 2015 have greatly bolstered his unholy alliance with the Philippines' biggest crook B.S. Abnoy the Yellowturd. Obama and Abnoy conspired with America's most corrupt banker, Jaime Dimon, to illegally misuse the Federal Reserve System, which allegedly approved Centennial Energy Thailand's printing of at least $3 trillion, based on my 3,500 metric tons of gold. Obama visited Thailand in late 2013 goo.gl/qxinfu. According to Wikipedia, Dimon was a Class A board member of the Federal Reserve Bank of New York in 2008, and had liberal access to former Treasury Secretary Timothy Geithner goo.gl/oxwyh5. Page 9 of 22. Dimon, who is probably the world's most corrupt banker, has officially issued the bank check number 13664002 with account number 65392241 worth $8 $50,200,000,000 United States dollars only in the so-called lawful currency in favor of the Centennial Energy Thailand Company Limited care of Mr. Ravi Rojrith Chotinan, who is the addressee of the controversial circular number 49. Series of 2014. As chairman of J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, the demon admits in his letter, our account balance is greater than the check amount issued. J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, 270 Park Avenue, New York, New York 10017-2070, phone #212-270-7325, email jpmc@jpmchase.com. Date September 1, 2017. Ref JPM 68 to MJF 551. To Centennial Energy Thailand Company Limited, care of Mr. Ravi Rojrath Chotinan, CC, eScreen Limited Incorporated, care of Mr. Gayo Yuan. Letter of confirmation and authority to authenticate and verify. We, JP Morgan and Chase Bank located at 270 Park Avenue, New York, New York 10017-2070 USA confirm with full bank responsibility that we have issued bank check number 13664002 with account number 65392241 amounting to $50,200,200,000.00. 50,200,000,000 United States dollars only in the lawful currency of United States of America in favor of Centennial Energy Thailand Company Limited for trade and investment purposes. Instrument type, bank check, check number 0013664002, account number 65392241 Date of issue, September 1st, 2017. Amount, US dollars 50,200,000,000.00. Amount in words, 50,200,000,000 United States dollars only. We confirm that these funds are unrestricted, but clean and clear, free of liens and encumbrances, and the rules of full disclosure has been established that these funds were legally obtained from non-criminal origin business activity, freely available for investment. This check is transferable, not divisible, and is immediately callable for cash payment, and payment shall be released immediately. We further confirm that the above-mentioned check is authentic, legal and valid, and can be verified through the following banking coordinates. First Bank Officer, Dorothy Blessing. Title, Vice Chairman. PIN number, PO1-584. Telephone number, country code 1, area code 212-270-600. Fax number, 1-212-270-1648. Second Bank Officer, Douglas B. Petno. Title, Chief Executive. PIN number, P11-712, telephone number, country code 1, area code 212-464-1909, fax number, country code 1, area code 212-464-1909. This check is callable for cash payment by standard courier or physical delivery to our address at 270 Park Avenue, New York, New York 10017-2070 USA. Payment shall be released within 5 working days upon receipt of the original copy. We confirm that this check is valid till the beneficiary's check encashment with our bank. Our account balance is greater than the check amount issued. Yours sincerely, for JP Morgan Chase & Company, Park Avenue, New York, USA. Signed, Mr. Jamie Dimon, Chairman, number 1-051. Signed, Mr. Laban P. Jackson Jr., Director Executive Committee, number 1-112. Page 10 of 22. As governor of the BSP and Tatanko's successor, Espinilla officially confirmed with full bank responsibility that JP Morgan Chase Bank issued the bank check number 13664002 with account number 61607019 worth US dollars 50,200,000,000.00 50,200,000,000 United States dollars only in the so-called lawful currency in favor of the Centennial Energy Thailand Company Limited, care of Mr. Ravi Rojrath Chotinan, who is the addressee of the controversial circular number 49, series of 2014. Espinilla, who is probably one of the world's most corrupt bankers aside from Dimon and Tatanko, categorically admits in his certification in 2017 our account balance with JP Morgan Chase Bank is greater than the check amount issued. Where did they get the great amount? Banco Central ng Pilipinas, Office of the Governor. Date, September 1st, 2017. Reference, BSP 8211 NWS 92, to Centennial Energy Thailand Company Limited, care of Mr. Ravi Rojrath Chotinan, CC, to all banks and non-bank financial institutions. Letter of confirmation and authentication. We, Banco Central ng Pilipinas at Mabini Street, Malati 1004, Manila, Philippines, confirm with full bank responsibility that the JP Morgan Chase Bank have issued a bank check number 13664002 with account number 61600701. 9 amounting to $50,200,000,000 United States dollars only in the lawful currency of United States of America in favor of Centennial Energy Thailand Company Limited for trade and investment purposes. Instrument type, bank check, check number 13664002, account number 61600701. Date of issue, September 1st, 2017. Amount, US dollars 50,200,000,000. Amount in words, 50,200,000,000 United States dollars only. We further confirm that these funds are unrestricted, but clean and clear, free of liens and encumbrances, and the rules of full disclosure has been established that these funds were legally obtained from non-criminal origin business activity, freely available for investment. This check is transferable, not divisible, and is immediately callable for cash payment, and payment shall be released immediately. Our account balance with JP Morgan Chase Bank is greater than the check amount issued. We also confirm that the above-mentioned bank check is authentic, legal and valid, and it can be verified, confirmed, and callable for cash payment or bank-to-bank basis by the SWIFT through the following banking coordinates. Bank name, JP Morgan & Chase Bank N.A. Bank address, 1 Metrotech Center NH1, Brooklyn, New York 11201, USA. Telephone number, 1-347-643-1000. SWIFT code CHASUS 33. First Bank Officer Dorothy Blessing. Title, Vice Chairman. PIN number, P01-584. Second Bank Officer, Douglas B. Petno. Title, Chief Executive. PIN number, P11-712. For and on behalf of Banco Central ng Pilipinas, Mabini Street, Malati 1004, Manila, Philippines. Signed, certified, guaranteed, and confirmed by Treasury Department, the 9th of January 2017. September 1st, 2017. Signed, Nestor Reyes Panilla Jr., Chairman, Governor, Banco Central ng Pilipinas. Signed, Maria Ramona Gertrudes D.T. Santiago, Assistant Governor, Treasury Department, Treasury Department. Mabini Street, Malati 1004, Manila, Philippines 632, 708-7701. www.gov.ph BSP mail at gov.ph. Page 11 of 22. Espanilla is criminally liable for violating Section 3E of the Anti-Graft Law, because 4 elements of the punishable crime are present. He is a public official charged in conspiracy with Tatanko and others. He committed the prohibited acts during the performance of his official duties, or in relation to his official functions. He caused undue injury to me as a private party. Aside from attempting to steal my 3,500 metric tons of gold, he also denied me access in the BSP. He acted with manifest partiality, and evident bad faith or gross inexcusable negligence. He conspired with Tatanko, Dimon, and others in the issuance of the controversial check with the amount of $50,200,000,000.00, disregarding the legal consequences of such amounts. Unexplained source. Based on GMA News Online published on January 10, 2013. Businessman and former Trade Minister Alberto V. Unpin under Ferdinand Marcos sued Espinilla for his violation of Section 3E of the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act Republic Act No. 3019 GU.GL/KSOCZB. As Deputy Governor of the BSP, and Acting Chairman of the Anti-Money Laundering Council AMLC, Espinilla signed with evident bad faith, or with gross inexcusable negligence, the AMLC resolution, which sought ex parte application for a freeze order against Unpin's accounts, causing undue injury to Unpin and his companies. The Office of the Ombudsman, which handled Unpin's junked complaint, is under Conchita Carpio Morales, who is Abnoy's appointee. In fact, Morales is infamous for whitewashing Abnoy's cohorts who were complained in the said office. In 2011, Abnoy reappointed Tatanko as BSP governor, whose subordinate was Espinilla as BSP deputy governor. Abnoy or Tatanko could have saved Espinilla from the ombudsman's long arm of the law. Espinilla violated Article 3 and Section 18A of the new Central Bank Act RA No. 7653, when he failed to represent the Monetary Board and the BSP, in dealing with me as a private person with local and international affiliations. He also violated Section 18D of the Act, when he failed to delegate his power to represent the BSP, in dealing with me in a proper forum. Based on Section 10C of the Act, the President may remove Espinilla and Dominguez as members of the board, because they are guilty of fraudulent acts or illegal operations or manifestly opposed to the BSP's aims and interests. Espinilla's and Dominguez's outright rejection of my letters, which aims to reform the BSP's anomalies, means their toleration of fraudulent acts or illegal operations in the BSP. You may access copies of my letters that were sent to Espinilla and Dominguez via their respective email addresses and offices addresses goo.gl/1udfvo and goo.gl/oobsxa, Google Drive. Page 12 of 22. David Crayford published online this letter's copy from these bank officers, Caspar Villager and Sergio Piermotti, of Union Bank of Switzerland UBS, who confirmed the approval of Circular No. 49 Series of 2014 of the Department of Finance and the BSP in accordance with the agreement of the respective governments of the United States of America and the Republic of the Philippines during the visit of then-President Obama in 2014. Villager and Piermotti verify that the funds, which came from the World War II, are now ready for production, and the BSP Treasury Department authorizes the Centennial Energy Thailand Company Limited to print not more than $3 trillion, based on the said funds. Villager and Piermotti also required the BSP to submit to them the gold bullion certificate of my father regarding the 3,500 metric tons of Marcus gold. Union Bank of Switzerland, Treasury Department, Bahnhofstrasse 45, 8001 Zurich, Switzerland. To Republic of the Philippines, date, January 26, 2015. Department of Finance, Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas BSP, Department of Justice, Department of Interior and Local Government, Senate of the Philippines. Re. Consolidated Rules and Regulation on the Production of the United States of America Currency Notes Circular No. 49 Series of 2014, Banco Central ng Pilipinas BSP Treasury Department. Attention! For value received, we the undersigned bank officers of Union Bank of Switzerland UBS with full authority hereby confirm the approval of the above-mentioned Circular No. 49 Series of 2014 of the Department of Finance and Banco Central ng Pilipinas BSP of the Republic of the Philippines as per Agreement of Government of United States of America and the Republic of the Philippines during the last visit of President Barack Obama. Personal and confidential. Pursuant to Monetary Board Resolution No. 42 dated on June 18, 2014, the rules and regulations governing the production of legal tender United States currency notes as per agreement of the Government of the United States of America and the Republic of the Philippines during the last visit of the President of America in the Philippines. The funds that came from the World War II are now ready for production. The Banco Central ng Pilipinas BSP Treasury Department is giving the Centennial Energy Thailand Company Limited the authority to print United States currency notes from the said funds, provided that the amount will not exceed to 3 trillion United States dollars US dollars. 3 trillion.00 and the production will not take place in the Philippine territory, provided that the Banco Central ng Pilipinas BSP Treasury Department will submit to us the gold bullion certificate of the late and former President of the Philippines Ferdinand E. Marcos. Contain more or less 3,500 tons, 3,500 tons of AU which is deposited in our custody, to be used as collateral and to be placed as safekeeping deposit in our bank. Furthermore, the agreement between the United States of America and the Republic of the Philippines is recognized, approved by the Union Bank of Switzerland, and certify in accordance that the Centennial Energy Thailand Company Limited will be authorized by the Philippine government in performing these production of United States currency notes. This certification is valid, sealed and approved on 22nd day of January 2015 by this institution. For and on behalf of Union Bank of Switzerland, Bahnhofstrasse 45, 8001 Zurich, Zurich, Switzerland. Signed, Caspar Villager, Chairman. Signed, Sergio Piamotti, Group Seer. Banco Central ng Pilipinas, received, 01/27/2015, Treasury Department. Phone number, country code 41, area code 44-234-1111, fax, country code 41, area code 44-239-9111, website www.ubs.com. Page 13 of 22. Regarding the official document of Marco Di Moro, who is of the Italian P2 Freemason Lodge, according to Benjamin Fulford, a freelance journalist based in Tokyo, Japan, Marco reveals that the Kingdom of Spain donated the Philippine Islands as dowry to the Vatican in 1593 GU.GL/8-6C70X. The Vatican became the Philippines' titular archipelago owner under the omnipotent creator Alpha Omega World Governance Pontifical Administration with the Spanish civil administration until Spain ceded control to the federal government of the United States of America through the Treaty of Paris in 1901. In 1929, the Vatican anointed Jose Severino Santamaria y Garcia, alias of Dr. Jose P. Rizal, the national hero of the Philippines, as the Alpha Omega administrator, who is my uncle. Karen Hughes, who functioned as the World Bank's chief legal counsel, Exposés that Rizal was the superior general of the Society of Jesus or the Black Pope of the Vatican's business sector goo.gl/agnvl4. She also reveals that Rizal together with his lawyer Ferdinand Marcos my father created the World Bank, International Monetary Fund IMF, and Group of 77, which is a group of 134 developing countries, for the sake of the world's assets. When Rizal died in 1970s, I became the Black Pope from 1979 to 1985. Under the Vatican supervision, the Alpha Omega Administrator Rizal and all the governing staff are the persons in authority, who are all highly classified without any documents, to prove their legal personalities according to Moro. Page 14 of 22. With reference to Moro's official document dated February 10, 2011, the Alpha Omega Global Mars Hall Program has an initial appropriation of US $456 trillion under the Code of Ranking of Recognized Asset Nations. For Moro, the total amount of my treasury is US $1,214 trillion. I can help you undertake total cancellation of full debt to relieve the Philippines from a huge debt obligation from the People's Republic of China and other foreign lenders. I can solely finance your build. I was able to approach you on August 28, 2017 after your speech at the Libingan ng Mga Bayani, because some members of your presidential security group personally know my female adjutant general who is dressed in white, your relative and your campaigner in Davao City. Page 15 of 22. The Supreme Court of the Philippines officially issued this declaration, verifying my authenticity as the heir of Code of Coron with my code name of TVMLSM 666 and the new successor heir of Real Estate Properties 01-4 covered by OCTT 01-4 and other asset commodities. Supreme Court of the Philippines. Declaration of Principles and State Policies. Know all men by these presents. Pursuant to Section 3, the Philippines renounce war between the ownership of OCT 01-4, since 1904 ended 1914, 1963 ended 1974, the government was lost upon the issuance of subpoena duces tactum issued by the court of first instance of Rizal, 7th Judicial District, 28. Pasay City, in compliance to the motion of the Office of the Solicitor General and the National Bureau of Investigation NBI over the authenticity of the heir of Code of Coron TVMLSM 666, new successor heir of Real Estate Properties 01-4, and other asset commodities. Now therefore, I, Ferdinand D. Marcos, President of the Republic of the Philippines, by virtue of power vested in me by the Constitution, approved and amended by Supreme Court of the Philippines adopting the proclamation, declaration of gift of love by His Excellency President Elpidio Quirino, confronted by Central Bank Governor, Honorable Miguel Cuaderno Sr. Series of 1949-4. TVMLSM 666. In order to give such person the last successor heir TVMLSM 666 is the sole owner of 7,169 islands/islets all over Philippine archipelago and other assets of the family clan. In accordance with the Rule of Ownership Section 6, the state shall promote social justice, to ensure the dignity, welfare, and security of the people towards the end. The state shall regulate the acquisition of properties under Section 1 of the law under Bill of Rights of Ownership. No person shall deprived of life, liberty of his private property without due process of law, nor shall any persons be denied the equal protection of the law. Furthermore, the said land with mining location, embracing the whole Philippines and North Borneo archipelago consisting of 7,169 islands/islets including Turtle Island and Spratly Island covered by OCT 01-4, in the year 1949 has been turned over to his new successor heir in interest in the name of Tiburcio Villamor Marcos under proclamation of gift of love protected by Treaty of Perpetual, lawfully registered in Trilateran Society Commission under the law of international, and recognized by the League of the 172 countries. Therefore, in accordance with Republic Act 2060 VMLSM 666 in the year 2005 have been full authority to move, remove and undertaking with discretionary power of the Code of Coran, Cruz, Villamor, Tolano's family clan properties, assets deposited in trust by the trustee. All gold bullion, El Banco Espanol Filipino Diosable Segundo, Hacienda Islas Filipina. The land grabbers and all squatting from local and national government in the subject area's premises would be mandatory to vacate, and clear as earliest time as possible, otherwise the court would be hesitate, and ceased this order. Page 1 of 2. The force of the law against anyone defying this order, and in violation of the law of ownership Article 426, 427 and 428, Civil Code of the Philippines Article 315, 171, 172 Article 16, 17, 18, and 19 of the Penal Code. Disbarment cases will be filed against the BSP's lawyers who will oppose this declaration of state principles and policies. Page 16 of 22. On September 11, 1978, my father's 61st birthday, this declaration was officially signed by my father, Supreme Court Chief Justice Fred Ruz Castro, Judge Enrique Agana, Governor Gregorio Licorice, Assistant Executive President Roberto Reyes, and me as the project proponent, funder and successor heir of the Code of Coran. I can implement the Embargo Act of 1807 against felonious land grabbers and illegal occupants using spurious titles and obtained from OCTT 01-4. The International Court of Justice can enforce the Embargo Act of 1807 in coordination with the United Nations International Security Council. To avoid further cost and damages the aggrieved parties intervener had suffered since 1904 to 1914, 1963 to 1974. The felonious land grabbers and illegal occupants using fake titles. Henceforth, whereof, the Embargo Act 1807 may be implemented in accordance with Charter to Charter of the United Nations Article 2. So order. Done in the Maharlika Palace this 11th of September in the year of our Lord 1978. Signed, Fred Ruz Castro, Chief Justice, Supreme Court of the Philippines. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcos, President, Republic of the Philippines. Signed, Enrique Agana, Executive Judge, Court of Pasay. Signed, Roberto V. Reyes, Assistant Executive President, Republic of the Philippines. Signed, Gregorio S. Licorice, Governor, Central Bank of the Philippines. Signed, Tiburcio V. Marcos, Project Proponent/Funder, Successor heir of Code of Coran. Page 2 of 2. In fact, Judge Aganda proclaimed OCTT 01-4 as duly registered under Land Registration Act 496 on October 3, 1904, and under Cadastral Act 2259, an essential requisite of Torrens Title GU.GL/LE6K1M, Page 76. In his online article dated September 22, 2016, Mike Gorecki reveals that land grabbing could now be prosecuted under international law, goo.gl/pbtfhx. Page 17 of 22. In his capacity as the duly appointed Land Registration Commissioner, Antonio M. Nobili has officially issued on January 3, 1964 his certification that all land titles, which were not derived from OCTT 01-4 that is duly registered under LRA Act No. 496 a Torrens system, are verified fraudulent. Republic of the Philippines, Land Registration Commission, Manila. Certification. To whom it may concern. This is to certify after the said original certificate of title number T01-4 was been issued in the name of Lachlan Lewis Armtagian in 1764, under the law of West Indies, during British occupation. Said land title had been recalled by the complaint of Don Hermogenes Rodriguez, but it was registered anew in the name of Prince Julian Macleod Tolano, the Tajian descendant and only son of Raja Soleiman and Princess Taha Kaha, by virtue of Spanish Royal Order of 1864, Royal Order 01-4 Protocol on the year 1864. After which, there is no other land title that was issued covering the whole archipelago, except that OCT number T01-4 which was registered anew under moral law and the Land Registration Act of 496 and the name was gone from the Cadastral Act proceedings as required under the Republic Act 2259. That the Greater Manila area including Cavite Province, San Pedro, Laguna, Santa Rosa and Binan Laguna up to San Jose, Talisay have no other title, except that its expediency under TCT number T408, while that Quezon City, Caloocan, Valenzuela, Micaoan, San Jose del Monte, Santa Maria, Norzagaray, Angat, Marilao, and Giginto of the province of Bulacan, including that Marikina, San Mateo, Montalban, Tanay, Taytay, Angono, Beris, Cainta, and Antipolo, Halahala, Palilia, Teresa, and Cardona and more on the same have no other land title, except that of TCT number 498 which are both derivative of its OCT number T01-4. Which are the subject matter under LRC/civil case number 3957P of the CFI, branch 28, in Pasay City. Furthermore, any land title that were issued in OCT in the same area and other provinces are confirmed fraudulent, including that transfer certificate of titles which were not derivative from said OCT number T01-4 which is a perfect and good title and duly registered under section 124 of Land Registration Act No. 496. A Torrens system in character, with approved survey plan of PSU 2031 and re-evaluated under CAD, Decree No. 297. The following land titles and owner certificate of title are found not duly recorded and registered in the Registry of Land Titles and Deeds of this Commission and even in other office of the Register of Deeds, in the provinces. OCT number 543, OCT 994, OCT 333, OCT 393, OCT 374, OCT 730, OCT 498, OCT 408, OCT 409, 407, 406, 405, 404, OCT 779, OCT 160, OCT 161, 162 to OCT 175, OCT 601 to OCT 609. OCT 136, OCT 169, OCT 2573, OCT 339, OCT 4080 to 4090, OCT 600 to 620, OCT 209 to OCT 300, OCT number 993 to OCT number 1002, OCT 334 to OCT 400, OCT 778, OCT number 777 up to OCT 809, OCT number 901 to 993, OCT 621 to OCT number 700, OCT 291 and OCT 995, OCT number 1001. This certification has been issued upon written request of Honorable Solicitor General Felix Macasia, to controvert the defendant Esteban Benitez Tolano and Gregorio Madrigal Acap's accusation against the government, that it conspired from the falsification of the said OCT number 01-4 and ECT number 408 and ECT number 498, which said charges are baseless, considering that this commission and the Register of Deeds in other provinces had never issued other land title. Issued this 3rd day of January, 1964, here in the city of Manila, Philippines. Paid under OR number 23, 27, 8, date of issue January 3, 1964, record section LRC. Signed, Antonio M. Noblehaz, LRC Commissioner. Company executives, politicians, and any other individuals complicit in such crimes could be held criminally responsible under international law. They do not have the right to possess or give away my real estate properties, which were not derived from OCTT 01-4, without my official permission. Page 18 of 22. Lila de Lima. Manuel Marojas II. Cesar Purissima. Franklin Drilon. In behalf of the people of the Philippines, Federal Reserve System, U.S. Treasury, World Bank Group, and International Monetary Fund, and others, I aptly filed the class suit of the century against Abnoy, Tatanco, de Lima, Rojas, Purissima, Drilon, Lorela S. Fernandez, and others in the Supreme Court of the Philippines GU.GL/IQ8KZX. Abnoy and his co-conspirators are liable for antitrust violations, corruption, fraud, and economic sabotage with reference to their illegal misusage of my 3,500 metric tons of Marcus gold and others. They are also liable for counterfeiting U.S. currency. The Kangaroo Supreme Court delayed the meritorious class suit, which was filed last February 9, 2017, demonstrating denial of justice to the complainants, most especially the people of the Philippines. In The Art of Making Money: The Story of Master Counterfeiter 2009, author Jason Kirsten wrote that during the early days of the United States, counterfeiters were hanged. Because the crime was considered so heinous, the first American currency, the Continental, bore this ominous warning: "'Tis death to counterfeit GU.GL/ICLIWF." Although I'm the chairperson of the Committee of 300, I deemed it necessary to solve the big problem legally and peacefully instead of exercising the committee's supreme extrajudicial powers worldwide. Page 19 of 22. Our conference will focus on these two major objectives. 1. Renew the bilateral Minesfield Breakthrough Successor Agreement, based on the Alpha Omega World Development Marshall Program's rules of engagement, which prohibits the printing of paper monies and minting of coins, including the activation of cryptocurrencies without my valid treasure backup, and enforce gold-based currency. 2. Create legally the public-private partnership between the Philippine government and the AWDMP in the immediate revival of the original Central Bank of the Philippines, which was established in 1949, for the production and distribution of Philippine monies, based on my valid treasure backup, and enable the CBP as the leading gold bullion bank for the unprecedented extraordinary benefit of the Filipino people and world and the future unborn generations. You will be perpetually remembered as the greatest president, because of your full cooperation, to eradicate poverty and uplift the dignity of every Filipino. Very truly yours. Signed, Tiburcio Villamor Marcos, to La Nota GN IV, TVMLSM 666. Emperor Chuatali of the Qing/Ming/Tang dynasties of China. Successor heir/owner/judicial administrator of OCTT 01-4/TCTT 408/TCTT 498, Hacienda Filipina Archipelago Philippine Islands. Former Superior General of the Society of Jesus. Sole Redeemer of Global Flat and Trust Accounts C1, C2, C19, 21, 777. United Nations 7-star Governor General. Sole Signatory of the Quran. Codename TVMLSM 666. U.S. Treasury IDIC-60-847-9. Titular Decree 01-0-22-7408. Federal Reserve System ID C60-84-7-9. Global Funder Trilateral Number 54-32-11-01-10. Co-chairperson of Queen Elizabeth II, the Committee of 300. Member, G20 to 23H World LSM Alpha Omega. Chairman, Trilateral Commission, World Bank, International Monetary Fund, and El Banco Espanol Filipino de Isabel II. Ex officio Chairman, the Federal Reserve System of the United States of America. World Chairman, Alpha Omega World Development Mars Hall Program. Member, the International Security Council of the United Nations. Overall Supreme Commander, the International Bureau of Central Interpol. Page 20 of 22. In cooperation with the Director Generals, Adjutant Generals, Provost Mars Halls, Mandate Trustees, with complete irrevocable global immunities, who are officers of the International Bureau of Central Interpol and members of the International Security Council of the United Nations. General Jonathan E. Castaneda, Aide-de-Camp, Code, JEC 005. General Juliet M. Marcus to La Nota GN, Treasurer, Code, JMTT 002. General Leandro A. Dianson, Code, LAD 004. General Gary Ciori, Chief Legal Counsel. General Crisanto Q. Cannon Jr., Administrative, Code, CQC 066. General Eduardo R.E.S., Chief Legal Counsel. General Martin John Spicholsky, Director for Foreign Relations. General Demetrius Julius Shiva, Director for Foreign Relations, Code, DJS 088. General Alan Krummack, Director for Foreign Relations. General Alfredo A. Atten, Code, AAA 006. General Antonio B. Simaden, Code, ABS 011. General Nicanor P. Girona, Code, NPG 355. General Sung Harrison Beek, Code, SHB 100. General Merilas Q. Bolivar, Code, MLB 210. General Ekaterina Raspatoyka, Code, ERS 131. General Robert L. DeGuro, Code, RLD 606. General Melvin Louis Arellano, Ministro de Communications, Code, MRO 026. General Robert R. Lachica, Code, RRL 012. General Eugene M. Martirez, Code, EMM 007. General Josephine D. Liza, Code, JDL 009. General Kenneth Y.U., Code, KYY 017. General John Naivic. General Ginny N. Pico, Director for International Police Commission, Code, JNP 057. Page 21 of 22. The Golden Key of LSM 666. Proclamation 1081 of 1974. As Umbrella Code Account. I'm the last surviving emperor who holds the key to the 26 monarchies all over the world. 13 among the Nordic European monarchies and another 13 for the Roman Spanish monarchies stretching all the way to Asia. I'm the king of Maholika. Page 22 of 22.